Hello, I will start my transformational haircut on long hair by using Sweet Spare 10-in-1 to add softness to the texture and make it so that I can comb through the hair. Using two handle picks, I just work it through. That's going to soften it up and give me a nice texture on the hair for me to work. I begin by sectioning off the hair from the front to the back, from the front from the nose, literally all the way to the back in the nape. I split it in half and then I section it from the occipital bone or the mid bone of the head and I just put them forward. That allows me to work with the actual length, as you can see here, and so I separate that out. I don't want to cut off too much, I just want to clean up the line. Having my selection of lengths chosen, I now bring all my sections down and to that area, and I'm really just refining the length so that I can work with this mannequin for several different styles. So each section selected off about a ½ inch parting or so, or see-through on the FDA guideline anyway. Right here it needs to be see-through at the very least. Now I'm going to want to start to soften that line in the back, so I take and I pinch it together and point cut it, just in the areas that are thicker, obviously thicker to my eye. More in the center, as you can see here, not so much on the sides of it, or of the section I have, but in the center. Just soften that up a little bit so that the way the hair falls has a softer edge to it. Each one of the sections having been brought back or over directed to the back create more weight as distance equals length. Now as I turn the mannequin around and I start taking sections from the parting area down and back in a curve, as you can see here, I'm going to bring them forward. Now I don't want to take the weight out of the cut, I just want to refine it. So I'm bringing it down at approximately a 45-degree angle, and I'm going to just introduce a line at the bottom to refine it. Here's my 45-degree angle, to refine it and clean it up there. I now take additional sections and bring them back, careful not to over direct too far. I'm more interested at this point in tying the front into the back, so as you can see I just bring it forward and then just blend it too. I'm over directing somewhat forward so that I don't affect the length. I don't take this very far, I'm mostly working on the side sections. I don't take it any further than just behind the ear. Now for the other side, I'll do the same thing. Bring it forward in a 45-degree angle. Refine the line, bring it on down and refine the line. Match it to the length on the other side. This side was really off, so as you can see I need to take more. Forward and blend that over to it. Now I'm going to take and do a little point cutting because this side is heavier too. You know, if you're working with, whether it's clients, mannequins, whatever, and you find that the density just doesn't match, use point cutting or texturizing to help blend the cut. Haircuts should never be done just cutting length. They should always be done length and interior layering or texture. Notice here that I'm working just behind the ear. On a human, you're going to find that there's a muscle right there and a bone right there, and that's really what I'm doing, is I'm just going back to that section. That is it. Everything else, if I tie in anything from behind that, I bring it straight down. I look for a corner right there and I'll tie the two together, but I don't over direct forward because I don't want any layering. So I take from just on the top of the head to just in front of the ear, bring it forward, keeping elevation to a minimum, so I'm not introducing layering with the hair. And here's where I will refine my front section. it will hold its shape really well. So just by refining it this way, what we're doing is we're creating a design that will not only hold up, but looks terrific for a long, long time.
It